Welcome to the presentation on the NB Power Smart City game 2013. My name is Kevin Gallant. We're here to present pre-visualization concept of a game that starts and begins with our students at NBCC in Miramichi. What I want to show you today is concepts of a game. We believe target audience in this case is grade school, grades 6 to 8, developing an iOS game. A lot of them have a lot of iPod touches, and most kids have these. And the theme is a futuristic city, takes place in Woodstock. The character in this case is a machine. It's called a muskeg that's used on the transmission lines. It's going to be converted with bench drill rigs and telephone placement poles and windmill attachments, and these are components that match the vehicle's development for this futuristic game. The genre is an action-adventure game, coming of age with fantasy, smart city environment, and ability to drive through rugged woods and power lines and biodomes and greenhouses and no stacks. And Unity is one of the game engines, and it's a pretty powerful engine. We've done this before with Gretna Green 4s and 6, and play here. This is part of a Acadian Hideout game we did for them, completely from scratch in 4 to 5 weeks. So these are not new issues for us. We build games all the time, and it's kind of the serious nature of our training. So our themes again: Woodstock, look at a fictional site, which means we'll look at future buildings that may or may not be there in the late afternoon. Glass, a lot of glass and biodome, a lot of wind turbines animating, pipes from solar farms glowing in red as the sun approaches, and electricity grids animating with electricity effects, and a smart grid storage progress bar. And with that, you got to have a story to get the grades at 6 and 8. Keep it simple. Know your concept. Keep it. Make a memorable character, the muskeg. Have an unanimal character actually animated as a person, drives emotion, makes us laugh, and entertain the audience, especially at that age. So this is an example of a muskeg that we could easily make it animate. Think of the Cars movie, and in there there'll be industrial settings with hydro, nuclear fuel, a forest for biodiversity, and mountain ranges with wind turbines, and parks with portage trails, guide camps, geology trips, and nature expeditions. So we need to find the mood. Is it day or night? What elements, texture, color, lighting, design elements. We want realistic. So in the design of a game, we need to develop the modeling. What are we going to model in the game? What environmental textures, glass, water, curtains, and for insulation in the windows, visual effects, audio, and keyframing. And Unity is the engine. You can see lots of examples of trailer of games from unity3d.com gallery site. Finally, the concept of what counts. What's the story about? Who are the characters? With whom are they in conflict? That's the energy, the cold, the electricity, and is it outdoor? I say this is all outdoor. So there's a lot of energy efficient games out there, and they're pretty bland. They're pretty retro, top-down shooters or top-down strategy-based games, RPG games, electricity.co.nz, and this one here, which is pretty neat. Again, they're cartoony based. We think we can get to this level quite easily. Look at the borehole data, putting in telephone poles, reducing and squashing our stacks. ReadyCandyGames.com was a really good example. So hopefully that's a little bit of background about where we want to go with the NB Power games. Students are pretty excited. Let's build a game for NB Power, smart city game, and target the mobile iPod Touch for kids, and let's make it fun. Thank you.